Hey right guys, Treasure Hunters Joe here, and today we are going to be doing the Q&A for September. It's felt like ages since I've done one of these. I don't know why it's felt so long, but maybe I'm a bit delayed into September for doing this. But yeah, we've got quite a few here. There's 57 comments, or 52 comments. I'm assuming not all of those are going to be questions, but these are to everyone on Patreon. Like I say, you only have to be a $1 patron to, I guess, participate in the Q&A and ask a question if you so please. But if not, we'll be doing these once a month. I'm trying to stick to one a month. Full uncut reactions. See what I mean? This will stay in there. It's not even a reaction. It's Q&A, but it's fine. And yeah, like I say, I want to try and stick to doing at least one of these a month, as well as like the films that I watched in the month, which I'm recording straight after this. So yeah, thank you to everyone who asked a question. It really does mean the world that you still ask them. It'd be a bit dead if we got like one question a month. I'd feel very lonely. It's like, but it's all good. You guys are beautiful. And yeah, like I say, this will continue to be uncut. I hope you guys don't mind that. I haven't read the questions or anything, so this will be like my first thoughts on these. And yeah, we'll just jump straight into it. Barry Allen, isn't that the geese from The Flash? Oh, his logo is The Flash, and his questions about The Flash. Would you ever think about reacting to shows like The Flash, Arrow, or Legends of Tomorrow? See, the thing with Arrow and Flash is I think Arrow I've seen seasons 1 and 2, watched the premiere of season 3, then my favourite character of the show died, so I didn't continue with that, which is great. And then The Flash, I've seen season 1, so I guess maybe, and Legends of Tomorrow I've not seen a single episode of, so there is a possibility that I'll jump into like, is it the Arrowverse, I guess, eventually, but they're not priority right now because I do have so many other shows that I'm kind of looking at to reacting to for the rest of this year and the first half of next year. But like I say, with most TV shows, never say never. Thank you for your question. Jose Torres, would you ever react to The Flash? Just had that. Yes, possibly, maybe, one day, we'll see. Thank you for your question. Jala, hi Joe, do you think you could react to It or Coraline if you haven't seen these movies? P.S. You're hilarious. Why, thank you very much. I don't think I am, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I catch myself laughing at my own reactions, and it's kind of like, why am I doing this? It's just, but thank you. I've already seen that film. If we're on about the 2017 version, I've seen it like 3 times. I love it. I think it's fantastic. But we could do a re-reaction to it for Halloween or something. I'm thinking with October for film reactions, all 4 film reactions I'm going to be doing for October are going to be like horror themed. So scary films, if you have any, suggest them down below because I've seen quite a lot, but there's some that I haven't that I think would be interesting to do over Halloween or over October. Coraline, I've seen that as well, unfortunately, but I did watch that years ago when it first came out. I've only seen it the once. But with all film reactions, just always tweet me. Twitter's the best place to kind of reach me with any film ideas that you have. I do take them into consideration. I add them to a list that I have that I need to react to. I think I've got films planned for the next up until the end of October, but other than that, I'm open to any. So just let me know if you have any films that I might not have seen. Thank you for your question. Angel Garcia. Oh yeah, with films I have, just going back to that, films that I have seen before, I would possibly add them to the poll that I do every week for film reactions, but I do put in brackets rewatch if I've seen the film before. I think there's only been one film that I've reacted to that I've seen before, which was The Maze Runner, the first 2 Maze Runners. Other than that, though, they've all been like first. Oh, Iron Man as well. I'd seen that before, but when it first came out. Other than that, though, all the rest have been like blind. But I do rewatches if people want them enough. So yeah. Anyway, Angel Garcia, awesome name. If you enjoy reacting to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, would you consider reacting to the spin-off Angel? It's very entwined and at times better than Buffy. Love you too. Yeah, I don't know where in Buffy the spin-off show Angel would come into it. However, I don't know if I'd react to that alongside it or after I finish Buffy. Kind of like I'm doing with the originals, even though I'm not reacting to the Vampire Diaries. Kind of done with the Vampire Diaries, so I'm just getting on with the originals. I think what I'd probably do is just go through all of Buffy because I just want to power through that show. And then if I... so I've still got a cold, by the way, if I keep coughing and stuff. If I enjoy Buffy enough, I will do the spin-off show Angel, depending how long it is. No one's really requested that too much, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure I get plenty of requests for that when I start doing Buffy reactions. Like I say to most shows, never say never. But I do know that Buffy had a spin-off show called Angel, so it's always a possibility. But I think, like I say, I'll just get through Buffy first off. I'm very excited to start that show. I've just finished Teen Wolf yesterday. I think I filmed that reaction. So Buffy will be coming very soon. Thank you for your question, Elisa Ingo. How soon are you going to start reacting to Once Upon a Time? So yeah, other than Buffy and Shameless, I think Buffy and Shameless are the two shows that have been requested on Patreon that I'm doing like to take on from that list. But there are still shows that I want to react to personally. Once Upon a Time is one of them. That's very high up on my list, as well as The Fosters. I'm not sure when I'll start them because they are both very long shows, and I think Shameless and Buffy are taking the two long TV show spots, which will be Teen Wolf and Shadowhunters. They're replacing those two. So Once Upon a Time, I'm gonna say early next year. I don't think I'll fit it in this year. Like I say, because main priority is Shameless and Buffy, but that is definitely very high up on the list with shows that I just want to react to. I think it's that alongside The Fosters. So it is coming. Don't worry. It just realistically, I don't think I'll fit it in this year. There's so much going on. We've got like all the, you know, when your hair's just, you can mess around with it all you want. It's not gonna work. Yeah, because so many scam like countries are coming out as well over the next few weeks. It's just they're going to be taking up the rest of the year. There's so much coming out. We've got Riverdale, American Horror Stories just started. The Walking Dead's just around the corner. I just don't think I'll be able to fit it in, but it is high up on the list. Don't worry. Thank you for your question. Sorry about all the coughing. I hate it. I hate it as much as you. Just trust me. C Notes, welcome back. Always popping up. I do appreciate the questions. Who do you think will die in the 100 season 6? Heavy question. Season 6. Season 6 is going to be a mad one. I already thought Murphy was going to die in season 5, but he made it out just in time. Like they were hinting at his death in the final episode, but he made it out thankfully. So I would want to say Murphy again, but I think they know that people love Murphy. Like people really love his character at the moment, so I don't know if they would. I think possibly Octavia. I feel like she's had her arc now. I do like her. I don't like her. I think she's an interesting character to have in the show, though, for sure. Like, it would be a lot worse without her. But I think I think Bellamy and Clark will go right until the end. So I'll say either Octavia or Murphy. Raven, leave Raven alone. Kill Abby off as well. Hopefully Abby will die. Thanks for your question. Georgia, when are you going to start reacting to The Fosters? I guess that's kind of what we just said about Once Upon a Time. I think I'll start that earlier than Once Upon a Time, so maybe I think that'll be when I wrap up Pretty Little Lies, which again will probably be at the start of next year. Like I think we have 2 seasons and a half of Pretty Little Lies left, pretty much. So I think that'll take us till the rest of this year, the rest of 2018, and then early next year I'll get straight onto The Fosters and Once Upon a Time. Do not worry. Thanks for your question. Carrie, this has probably been asked before, but what made you decide to start doing reactions, and what has been your favourite show / movie to react to overall? I think people asked why I started YouTube and not reactions. So, I think I've said it in a Q&A before, or definitely in a video before. But I'd done gaming videos for 3 years, and then I started doing reviews for Game of Thrones and Fear the Walking Dead. I just sat there. You couldn't see my face. I just showed images of the episode because I'm an amateur. But I just stood there in front of my mic and spoke about the episode for like 10 minutes. And I found that really fun to do. Like I started to enjoy that more so than the gaming videos. They started to get more views than the gaming videos. I remember one review I did, which was for Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 4 or something. Unbowed, Unbent, Unbroken. It was that episode. I did a review for it, and we never got videos that got over 1,000 views ever. And that review, I think, in one day got like 3,000 views. Which for like back in the day for me, that was insane. That was mad. And then that's when I was like, yo, reviews are the way to go. And then I did that for about 2 months. I want to say like 2 months, alongside gaming videos as well. And then I think I had a comment that was like, oh, you should do a reaction or something. I never really thought much about it. And then my mum gave me a camera that she'd had lying around before. She's like, oh, I don't need this, you can use it if you want. I was like, we're going to have to use this in some way. So I did a reaction video to my first ever reaction was The Walking Dead season 7 mid-season premiere or something. The one where Carl loses his eye. It's the episode after that, actually. I did a reaction to it. The one before that was a review, and that was like the last review I did. And it just did so well in views. I really enjoyed editing that and doing it and replying to like comments and interaction with people saying like what they thought of the episode and stuff. I was tragic at reactions back then, don't get me wrong. Like when I first started doing reactions I was like so all over the place with it. But I loved it, and then I just started doing them more and more, and they kind of just here we are now, just doing more TV shows with a schedule. It was our full-time job, which is mad. But it's a pretty mad one. I do want to get back to gaming because I do love like just the more relaxed version of like when you're gaming. So I do have a Twitch, which little plug there for you if you want to follow me on there. But I'm going to start getting onto Twitch a lot more. Because the only trouble with doing reactions on YouTube is it's very risky with like copyright strikes and claims and all that jazz. So not the safest route to go down, but definitely the most fun I've had. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for your question. Ava, favourite season of Pretty Little Liars, season 3. Always fantastic. There was only a couple of down moments, and I seem to remember that was just whenever they were focusing on A, but I think Spencer was, like, especially in the second half, was outstanding. I thought the little twists and turns were very good in season 3. I do have a soft spot for season 1 as well, just learning the characters, and I think that was the most fun the show's been. But story-wise, I think season 3. Definitely better than season 4. Thanks for your question. Zakiah Davis, welcome back again. Are you going to react to Scam Netherlands out of all the new seasons coming out in the end of 28? Oh, they've got a few questions, sorry. Okay, so are you going to start reacting to Scam Netherlands? Yeah, I'm going to react to every single Scam, even though I'm going to melt my brain doing that. There's so many. We've got Scam Netherlands, Scam Netherlands, and then Spain, I think. Then Italia is coming out soon. So there's a lot coming out in the next couple of weeks, but I'm going to do them all because Scam. Out of all the new seasons coming out in the end of 2018, what are you most excited for? I assume you're on about Scam still. I'm most excited for Scam Italia Season 2 and Scam Austin Season 2. I thought they were both fantastic. Definitely the best 2 remakes. I'd say Italia was a little bit better, but both better for them. I think Austin, I connected with the characters more. I think Italia was better with the cinematography and all that stuff. So the technical side of things. If you could break up any of the current couples of Pretty Little Liars, Shadowhunters, or Riverdale, who would you break up, and in those couples, which person would you like to see with a new love interest? Okay. So Pretty Little Liars, I'd break up Spencer and Toby, but only for a bit because I want to see what Spencer and Ren would be like. I really do. I think that'd be super interesting. But then I'm like, maybe break up Mona and Mike because then I want to see what Mona and Ren would look like. I just think Ren would be... He's a cool character and he's not in the show enough. And I think he'd be a cool love interest to have in the show, so I'd go for that with Pretty Little Liars. Shadowhunters, I'd break up Maya and Simon, and I'd put Simon with Izzy for sure. Riverdale, I'd full on break up both Betty and Jughead and Veronica and Archie, and I want to see Archie and Betty. I know everyone hates that. I'm not saying they should be endgame, they shouldn't. I just want to see what that would look like for more than the one kiss they had in that car. Like, yo, straight up, I'm so intrigued what that would look like. I'm talking so much, my voice is getting worse and worse. I can't get angry at TV shows at the moment because it just hurts my throat. But yeah, I think that they just hinted at it and then they never really went through with it. I think it's such wasted potential. I do hope they go for it like in later seasons, because you can't have Betty and Jughead for the whole show. Yes, they should be endgame, but not for the whole show. Out of all the shows you react, I just realised Someone says, what is your favourite show slash movie to react to overall? Going back to Carrie. Favourite show was Shadowhunters, and I'm really enjoying Avatar at the moment. I'm so sorry. And Pretty Little Lies, I do have a lot of fun reacting to Pretty Little Lies, I can't lie. I'm not saying it's the best show, but it's definitely one of the most fun. And film, Call Me By Your Name, but I started to love that more after the reaction. Like, the more I thought about it, I loved it more. To All the Boys I've Loved Before, Love Simon, they were all great as well. So yeah, sorry I missed that on that question. Anyway, back to this. Out of all the shows you've reacted to and finished, or you're about to finish, which do you think you will miss the most? Ooh. See, there's some shows where I'm like, and with an E, I know I'll really miss when it ends, but we're in early days on that. I'm on I'm on the finale of season 1 now. And Avatar as well. I know that's going to be a nice journey to go on, but we're not near the end there yet, so I'm not going to miss them because we've got ages to go. I do miss Teen Wolf. I think there was parts of that, and I'm more just disappointed with how that ended because I have finished that now. I think I'll miss Pretty Little Lies a lot when that's finished, for sure. I think the show I miss the most is Scam. I miss Scam so like the original. I love it. Would you pay to meet your favourite celebrities? Absolutely. It just depends how much money we're talking and whereabouts they are. But I want to meet Adelaide Kane, Alicia Devon Carey, Andrew Lincoln would be fantastic, Kit Harington. There's so many actors and actresses that I'd adore to meet, but it's just when and how much. And also love the quadruple glasses look. Thank you. I do too. Profile picture quality right there. Thank you for your questions. Summer Sky, where's Teen Wolf? Teen Wolf is finito. Officially done on Patreon. Swept. Oh my god. We've still got like 6 episodes on YouTube, but I can't believe we actually finished that. But yeah, I guess that's your question. Yom Latter. I can't. I'm apologise, but you know who you are. Love your reactions, bro, especially Teen Wolves. I'm sorry to be on your ass like this, but what happened to your movie reactions that are uploaded to One Hub, and how can I watch them? Oh yeah, so I've had quite a few questions about this, about where are the film reactions on Patreon. I had to take them all down off One Hub because they had a problem with me uploading it there, and I'm going to re-upload them all onto Vimeo, and then I'll just change the link up on the old posts. So they will be coming back. I just need to find a time where I can upload all of them in one go, which will take like a full-on day probably to upload all that. But I might do it overnight. So check if you missed any film reactions on Patreon and you do want to check them out. Just check again from when this is uploaded in a week. Like a week's time today, we'll say I would have had them all back up. I do apologise about that. It's just I had to take them all down. But yeah, they're not gone forever or anything. I just need to re-upload them. That's all. So I luckily have every video I've ever done. I've got them all on my hard drive because I'm smart. Not that smart. I'm reasonably smart. I'd say like 60% smart. The rest not so much. Natalie Duran. Places you'd love to visit and places you'd never visit. Ooh. I've never really thought of places that I wouldn't visit because I want to like even the like bad parts of the world. I kind of want to go out and see it just to like, you know, experience that, I guess. Like even the bad parts, not the like really bad parts. I don't want to be sat in the middle of a war, but ideally. But places I'd love to visit. Venice in Italy is just my number one. I need to go to Italy. Like straight up, that's been my number one for so long. It used to be America, but then Donald Trump, like, so no. I do still want to go to America, but it's Italy's number one. France, never been to France. I've like passed through France like briefly for like an hour or two, but I've never been to France. You know what I mean? So definitely France. Japan, 100% Japan. Definitely New Zealand. Just want to go to the Shire, see where they filmed all Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I'd say those 4. Japan is like pretty high up as well. Canada, we'll go Canada just to meet my boy Fair Whale. We know your top queen list, but what about your top king list? Yeah, we have spoken about the queens a lot on the channel with Alicia Devon Carey and Adelaide King. But kings: Timothy Chalamet, Just, oh, what beautiful man. He's fantastic. Got a crush on him at the moment. Ryan Gosling, Dylan O'Brien. Sorry if I'm going to miss anyone. It's probably inevitable that I'll miss someone. Um, Dylan O'Brien. I wouldn't throw Tyler Posey in there. Dylan O'Brien's like taking that Team Wolf spot, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's not really. Oh, all of BTS, obviously. Just all of them. What else we got? Jesus. See, there's a lot of actors I love in TV shows and films, but I don't really like fanboy over them too much as I do with like the Queen's List. But oh, I guess Matthew Daddario, Daddy Ario, he's very cool. Again, don't really fanboy over him too much, but I just like him as a person. Fuck yeah, there's not really. I guess Timothy Chalamet, Ryan Gosling, 100%. Tom Hardy is up there. Kit Harington. Now that I think about it, Kit Harington. He's a king, literally. Maybe Ian Somerhalder, a little bit. That's more back in the day. I kind of crushed on him a bit. So yeah, there we go. Thank you for your questions. The Amazing Boy, after finishing Teen Wolf, will you react to bloopers and stuff? Yes, I said this at the end of the Teen Wolf finale reaction, but it won't be the end of Teen Wolf on the channel. Can you even see me when I'm like... You can't see my eyes, but whatever. I'll be doing like bloopers and all that jazz and what's it called, crack videos. So send them my way on the finale when it's up on YouTube, because that won't be the end of it, but thank you for your question. Emma, just curious, but did you ever watch One Tree Hill when it was airing? It's an iconic teen drama, so I'm surprised I've never heard you talk about it before. If you haven't, do you think it's something you'd react to in the future? Would love to see it. One Tree Hill is on the list as well. Not as high up as The Fosters and Once Upon a Time, but it's still up there. I've not been requested on Patreon to watch it, but that is actually one that I added myself, just because I've had so many requests for it on the YouTube comments. So, again, yes, it is coming, but it won't be this year. It might not even be the first half of 2019. This is like something that's going to be in a year's time, which it seems a long time, but it goes fairly quickly. It's just if I'm still doing reactions in a year's time, I'm going to assume I'm going to be doing reactions for the next couple of years of my life anyway, because full-time job and all. Yeah, that's definitely on the list. Don't worry. C-Note again. Do you watch Power? I do not. I've not heard much about it, but I do know it exists. Thank you for your question, or your second question. Camillo, can you make a reaction to the movie Papillon? The new one, not the one from 1973. That'd be great. Papillon. I've not heard of this. Papillon. Oh, so it has 83% as the old one. Oh, it has Charlie Debadabadin. Papillon. Charlie. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen the trailer for this. It doesn't have the best reviews, to be fair, but has amazing acting. We have Charlie Hunnam, who plays Jax in Sons of Anarchy, of course, and Rami Malek, who plays Mr. Robot. Again, if he gets enough requests, possibly, but I've had no requests of that until now. So if you can get all your friends to request it, then maybe. But I've heard of that. I've seen the trailer for that one, but reviews and stuff, I've not heard much about it since then. Thank you for your question. What show will the Fosters being replaced by if you do it? God, that's thinking way down the line. The Fosters is going to be going on for a while, so we'll say One Tree Hill will replace the Fosters, but that's not confirmed. I don't know. I've not really thought that far down the line. All I know is Shameless and Buffy are next. That's within the next month. Less than that probably, actually, but then the Fosters and Once Upon a Time will be after that. And then the second question, on a scale from Malia to Kira, how much are you going to miss Teen Wolf? I can't do it on that scale, but I am going to miss it. Like I said at the end of the review as well, but as much as I kind of had ups and downs with that show for sure, I don't think it was a perfect show, nowhere near. I had a lot of fun watching it, and those characters, I'm going to miss the characters more than the show, if that makes sense. And they deserved an ending better than the one they got. I'm so disappointed with that ending. It's actually insulting. Like that's what they gave us for the finale. I can't even imagine how you guys felt who were like hardcore Teen Wolf fans. That it was just disgusting. So I am gonna miss it though, yeah. Because it was always you always with the long running shows like Pretty Little Lies and Teen Wolf. It's just a show that you just we got this coming, we got this coming. Then when it finally gets to the end of it, you're like, oh, where'd it go? So yeah, kind of a sad one, but I'm not devastated. But I am devastated by that ending. Thank you for your question, Elijah. Who are you going to miss the most in Teen Wolf, and what scenes was your absolute favourite from any season? I'm not going to talk about my favourite scenes because I want to do that in the full review, which I mentioned. I'm going to do a full, in-depth review for every season, all characters and villains and stuff. And in that, I want to talk about my favourite scenes and favourite episodes overall. So I'll save that for them. But character-wise, Styles, easily Styles. But we kind of had like 10 episodes without him anyway, so I guess it kind of cut the cord off early, but that was ridiculous. But I'm gonna miss most of the characters from that show. Thank you for your question. Oh god, Emily. Fun fact. Today marks 9 years since Ali first disappeared. If you start, yeah, I saw that on Twitter actually. If you started season 5 of Pretty Little Lies so far, what are your thoughts? And what are you hoping happens with each character / storyline? Season 5, I've watched 3 episodes. What I will say is I'm glad Ali is back, finally. Oh, my nose, dude. It's been dragged out to death. Like, it's about time she came back, and I'm so happy they did that. So that will hopefully really change up the story a lot. As for characters, I want to see Mona versus Ali. I think that could be great to watch. These two sass queens going at it. I hope that happens. It seems like they're building up to it, but I hope they have a good payoff with it. I hope Mona has a better storyline. I hope Ori just... I know she's going to end up with Ezra at the end, but can we just leave it for a bit again? I want to prolong that as much as I can. Hannah, I just want to stop being annoying. She's really annoying me at the moment, and it seems like at the end of episode 3 they're going to try and make her a bit more toned down, but recently I just ever since she broke up with Caleb, she just annoyed me. So yeah, and hopefully Emily just gets better love interest than Paige. They got a couple more questions. Which has been the best PLL finale to date? Finale, probably season 1 when they found out about Mona. Absolutely fantastic. I love that one. It did have a couple of problems. I did really like seasons 2 as well. I liked all the finales, I think, apart from, was it 3? I think they rushed that a little bit. Even that was okay though. Wasn't the best, but I'll probably go with season 1 or 2, or the other. Where did you used to work before you did YouTube full time? Sorry if that's personal. No, this is personal, as much as you need it to be. I actually so my first kind of job, it was like an apprenticeship thing, was at Vodafone, and it was awful. I hated it. That was way before reaction videos though. I think that was 6 months, and then when I left that was when I started doing reaction videos, and then I didn't have a job for a while, maybe like another few months. I just kind of lived for my life, I guess. Started reaction videos. And then I worked at IKEA for about a year and a half, and then left that, and here we are. Yeah, I think, well, I had an apprenticeship at IKEA for like a few months, like 4 months, and then I went on to like full time, and then I cut down my hours a lot, and then I just left. To focus on YouTube full time, so that's where I worked. And their final question: will you react to the Vampire Diaries from season 3 when you have time? Sorry for all the questions. It's my first month on Patreon. Yay! Well, welcome, and I appreciate it. I'm glad you're as excited as I am. You're right there, Spray. Can you not, please? I don't know about Vampire Diaries. I've had a lot of requests for it, but it's because I've already watched 3 seasons of it, and like half of season 4, that I feel like if I'd never watched it before, yes, that'll be like so high on the list to react to. I don't know, starting midway through season 4, isn't that where the show gets kind of bad? I don't know. It's not a priority for me. Maybe if I really run out of stuff to watch, but not right now. I do love the Vampire Diaries, but it's just like I say, because I've done 3.5 seasons already. Don't know if there's much point in it. We'll see though. Ah, my nose, dude. We'll go back down. Are you going to react to American Horror Story Murder House Coven crossover? Yeah, I'm currently reacting to that at the moment. Just did episode 1. I'm going to have to blow my nose, guys, because I'm dying. But yeah, are you going to react to American Horror Story Murder House Coven crossover? Yeah, like I say, I've just reacted to episode 1 a few days ago, so I'll be doing the entire season. Hopefully it's more Murder House Coven crossover than we thought it would be, because episode 1 didn't seem to really hint at that at all. We'll see though. Have you had any chance to watch Freak Show and Hotel yet? No, I knew I said I was going to react to those two, but I just haven't had the time, unfortunately. And like I say, it's just the show's still going, so I'm just going to react to the new seasons, I think. Maybe one day, but I haven't heard the best things about those 2 seasons. Thank you for your questions. Again, note. Incredible, I think. Will you watch Ravenswood, and who do you think is the endgame ships of PLL will be? I'm not going to watch Ravenswood. You know what, actually... You know when Pretty Little Lies is finished, like it's full on done, Ravenswood is only 10 episodes. It might be fun to react to those 10, to just trash on it, because it sounds awful. Maybe. That'll be after PLL though. That's a possibility. I think that'll be kind of funny to do. And endgame ships, Arya and Ezra are going to be endgame, Spencer and Toby are going to be endgame, Hannah and Caleb are going to be endgame, Emily and Alison are going to be endgame. There you go. And maybe Mona and Mike. Maybe. We'll see. I feel like they're all very obvious. Yeah. Jala. I think for your question, by the way. Oh, and can you react to Scandal from ABC? It has the same creator from How to Get Away with Murder. It's so good and has a lot of twists. Like I say it every time, but gets enough requests, I'll definitely do it. And Scandal's been asked a few times, to be fair, as well. So maybe I'll add it to the list. We'll wait a bit longer, see what happens. But it is very long. It's like 9 seasons, is that right? I know it's finished now as well, so, but it is very long. Adam, I won't say your last name just in case, but I know I asked this before, but not to sound repetitive, have you ever read or think you're going to read any of the books that are based on some of the shows you've seen reacted to, like Pretty Little Liars? No, I've got probably not. I don't read that much anyway. I'm starting to try and read a lot more because not last year, but this year so far, I've been so bad at with reading books. So I went to Waterstones at the start of this month and bought 7 new books. I'm trying to get through Call Me by Your Name at the moment, but I'm just very slow with it. I really need to sit down and just start reading more, but it's finding the time, in the headspace to do that. It's just it's annoying. I really want to start reading more. I'm getting through it slowly, but not as quick as I'd like to. And then after that, I also got Good Me, Bad Me. I don't know what that's about. Then another one that I can't read the name of because it's too far away. Stephen King's The Shining. Gone Girl as well. I've seen that film, but I've heard the book's really good, so I want to give the book a go. And then there was 2 others. I think one was Harry Potter, to be fair. I haven't read them since I was a kid, and I was like, I wanted to read Harry Potter. So yeah, we'll see. Just so you know, some Avatar reactions will get blocked and unblocked on YouTube. It depends where you're from. I myself have episode 2 of Avatar blocked. Can you find out why certain locations get blocked? Yeah, Avatar's going to be a tricky one because I've had episode 2 get blocked and I got a strike for that. I've disputed it. They have until the 18th of September to reply, which they're not going to do, so the strike should be gone by then. Yeah, I think Avatar's just going to be a case of some might get blocked, I'll dispute them, and then they'll be back up within a few weeks. So yeah, I could do the whole redirect thing if it gets too ridiculous. But we'll see, because I don't really like doing the redirects, because, well, first off, you don't earn money off redirects anyway, and 2, it's very risky with, strikes and stuff. I don't know, it's weird, it's complicated. More community strikes than natural strikes, but we'll see what happens. It should be okay. I've done episodes 1 to 8 so far, and only episode 2 and 7 have been blocked. So far I'd say it's not too bad. We'll see what happens though. If it gets really bad by towards season 2 and 3, I'll just do redirects. To be fair. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know it sounds greedy when I say you don't get money off them, but keep in mind it's my full-time job, so kind of need that money. But thanks for your question. Dorothy, top 10 Teen Wolf characters now. I'll save that for the review, but I think it's fairly obvious who my favourite is, which is Styles. But like I say, I'll do my top 10 characters in the review, which I'm filming next week, so don't worry about that. But thanks for your question anyway. Dino, top 5 TV shows and characters. Again, I'm really working on my top TV shows, and I don't really want to give them away here. I've finally finished the list. Like, I've actually finished the list. I think I'm going to move Avatar and Anne with an E up from where they originally were, because I did the list when I just started those two shows. So I'm going to move them up a little bit. But I've basically finished the list now, and I'm going to probably film that at the end of this month, if all goes well. I know I've been building up that for so long, but it's about time. But thank you for your question anyway. But keep a look out for that video if you want to know my top 50 TV shows. 50 I'm doing, I think. Are you going to react to all of season 1 and 2 with Anne with an E? I love the show and so far have loved your reactions to it. Yes, absolutely. Anne with an E is fantastic. I've just watched episode 6 today, just before filming this actually. I adore it. Episode 5 was a 10 out of 10 episode. So yeah, I'm going to do both seasons for sure. Thank you to everyone who requested that. I wasn't going to do it, but I had so many requests like out of nowhere. Like everyone was telling me to watch it. And then I checked how many episodes there were. There's like 17 episodes. I was like, it's going to take no time to get through, so might as well. And we're already 7 episodes down. Well, almost 7 episodes down. So on season 2. But yeah, thank you for watching them. Thank you for your question as well. Miranda, when you start Buffy, Shameless, which episodes will you start on? Will you start over from where you left off? I think you mentioned reacting to episode 2 of Buffy but never posted it. Then Adam replied, that's a good point. He might have started from the beginning since it's almost been a year since he started. Yeah, for Buffy and Shameless, I'm just going to go back to episode 1. I know episodes 1 and 2 of Shameless are on YouTube. I think they're privated, so you can't see them. So when I rewatch those two, I'll know what's happening. And then Buffy, I reacted to episode 1, posted that, and then I think I did episode 2. I don't know if I did. Maybe I did. But yeah, either way, both of them, I'm just going to start from the beginning. We'll have a fresh start, go into it again, give it another go. I don't know why I stopped reacting to it. I think I just PLL and Teen Wolf were just main focus, really. I think taking on 4 really long shows would have just been too much, especially with like a full-time job at that time as well. Like this time last year, I was full-time at IKEA, so yeah, it just wasn't possible. Thank you for your question though. Caleb, are you enjoying the Twilight series? I'm reacting to Breaking Dawn Part 2 after this. So I'm going to do my films I saw in August. And then I'm doing the final Twilight film. But yes, I am. It's not a good series, like, don't get me wrong, it's not great, but it is fun. Apart from New Moon, the other 3, they've been fun to react to for sure. I'm ready for it to be over though, I think any more than 5 I would have just cried myself to sleep, so yeah, I am enjoying it though, if that's the right word, yeah. Favourite, thank you for the question, Inez, I'm not sure. Favourite scene from Rain, any actress you would love, we'll start with that, they've got a couple of questions. Favourite scene from Rain. I just love the Bash and Mary scenes, you know, like, first half of season 1. Ooh, perfect. I'm really, like, I think episode 5, I think it was episode 4 of Rain, was fantastic though. Might have been episode 3. It was, I gave it like a 9, I think. Beautiful episode. So that was just non-stop from start to finish. I don't know. It's not so much like a definitive scene that I love. It's more like the progression of seeing Mary from like this Francis to an actual queen. I just love it, and every time she just does a queen moment, scenes like that are my favourite. But Raiden's getting really good. It was good anyway, but it's just getting better and better, so I like that. Any actress you would love to see in a historical show or movie? I'm joking. Feel like I'm dying. Sorry if I'm not the most like exhilarating in this video. I just it's hurting my nose. I don't know, because then I've just got like bias with Adelaide Kane and Alicia Carey, so either of those two probably. Favorite movie of all time is the Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. Dream job, I guess YouTube. I don't know. I think YouTube's my dream job now, but I think there's a lot of things I also want to do. Like I do want to get into like film, whether it's acting or editing. But as of right now, I'd say I'm happy with doing YouTube. And even if I go on to venture to do other things, I'll always have YouTube as well. Like, that's not going to go away. So, yeah, I think like acting and editing and all that, like just being part of a film or a TV series that is the dream, I think. So, yeah. And thank you for all your work. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you for watching. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys, obviously. So thank you for watching and supporting the channel and stuff. Really means more than you know. Thanks for your question. Kai12, are you going to re-upload the movie reactions that we cannot access anymore? I tried watching Divergent yesterday, but it did not work. Yeah, like mentioned earlier, try again a week today. If you couldn't check out any of the film reactions, they should be back up then. Emily, will you react to Pretty Little Liars edits when the show's completely finished? Yeah, I'll probably do what I do with Teen Wolf and just react to some edits. Not loads and loads, but every now and then I'll do one for sure. Got a couple of other questions. Do you expect to love Ali at some point, like everyone says you will? Yeah, I think towards the end, like I could grow to like her. I know the show's going to try really hard to get me to like her, but I'm not going to just forget what she's kind of done in the past. I don't know. I just don't get how people can actually like her. Okay, I get like liking to hate her, like Cersei from Game of Thrones kind of thing. But people were just like, oh, she didn't do anything bad, really. It's like, she did, though. Like, come on, she did. So, I think that maybe, yes, I will like her in future episodes, but I don't like her from seasons 1 to where I am at the moment. No. I guess I'm at the point where I don't see the hype around her yet. I really don't see the hype around Ali. She's an interesting character for the show, but as a character alone, I don't get it. We'll see, though. Like, I'm not going to pretend to hate her just to hate her. If I do actually like her, I'll say I like her, so don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to pretend to like her if I hate her either. It works both ways kind of thing. Thanks for your question. Dave Ellis, I think. Who's your favourite actor and actress? Oh god. My favourite actor is Ryan Gosling. I think he can do anything. And my favourite actress... Maybe Alicia Carey. She's like my TV series actress. I think for film it might be Emma Stone. I really do like Emma Stone. But for TV series, probably Alicia Carey. I adore her. I actually do. Viola Davis as well is amazing. Near the end now. Thank you for your question. Shalel, how does people react when you tell them what you do for a living? Do they shake their heads or do they understand? Or do you stop explaining after a time? I can imagine the older generations think this is nonsense. P.S. I'm an older gen though. Tricky one. I don't really go around telling people this is what I do. If people ask, yeah, saying that though, I've only been doing this full time, keep in mind, for a month and a half, so not many people have asked since then. Definitely the younger generation get it more so than the older generation. My mum, um, I don't think she got it way early in the day. Like I'm talking like 2 years ago. Like I didn't do it full time then, but she did. I don't think she really saw how this could be a full time thing. And now she's super proud and she's like really supportive of it, which is great. But then like my sister Abby, she's been super supportive of it since day one of YouTube. Like 5 years ago when I started doing gaming videos. More so, me and my sister have got a lot closer over the past like year, I'd say. Um, and she's really supportive of it. She knows how like hard I've worked with it and stuff. My dad as well. I've got a very supportive, close family. But then there are some other family members, women, who don't really get it, and they're a bit like, "Oh, how can you do that? Come forward," and all. They just try and put a negative spin on it, kind of thing. Um, not even just family members. There are a couple of like um, friends out there, I guess, who don't really get it. Like it's not. I don't know if they don't get it or they just kind of don't think it's that you shouldn't be maybe making a living online. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that you can do like stuff like this online now, make a living off it. If people want to do that and go for it, like it's kind of. I wouldn't say it's easy to get to the point of making a living off it, but I think it's easy to start and do that if that makes sense. Um, but it is very difficult to kind of build your way up for sure. It gets more difficult every year, but um, yeah, I wouldn't say no one's very supportive of it. I'd say more more some than others. If that makes sense. Like I say, my sister, mum, and dad, they adore it. So that's all I really need. As long as those three get it and support of it, then I'm happy days. And all my mates are pretty sound with it as well. So, but like I say, I don't go around like saying, yeah, this is what I do full time, because no one really asks. um, if they did ask though, I'd tell them. I would be straight up about it. So, yeah. Um, I do still get the odd YouTube comment that's like, get a real job, and it's like, okay, like I don't think some people understand how much work actually goes into doing a video, like straight up. The amount I'd say to do what I think I've said this before, but to do one reaction video, that's filming it, editing it, rendering it, uploading it, getting the thumbnail title, all that stuff. I'd say overall it can take around 3 hours per video, and I do about four a day. So it is a full time thing. This is like I just do it. I just do my own out. I wake up. I do it all day, and I'm sure you've heard this all over the internet before as well. And this isn't like me complaining or anything. Don't get me wrong. But even when you are like finished with uploading and stuff and you're done for the day, you still have to think about like if a video gets striked or blocked or claimed and replying to comments. It is like a 24/7 kind of thing. It's not like yeah, it's not the hardest thing in the world. Like, it's not like the most like bogged down thing. I'm not like saying it's like oh hard labor or anything, but it is a 24/7 thing for sure. And so when you get comments like get a real job, and it's a bit like you don't get it, do you? So yeah, I think they're people on YouTube comments are more like don't really get it. So then like my family kind of thing. Um, but I don't really reply to those. I don't think I just think they want to spread their virus, if that makes sense. But yeah, James, when are you going to do regular live streams? They're great. I think as I'm recording this, I'll start doing regular live streams more often. I've done like 6 in the past week and a half, so I'm going to try and get back. Like I say, Twitch, that's what I'll be doing live streams from now on. Definitely not YouTube, because YouTube is shite with that stuff. So yeah, follow me on there if you want to chat with me live. Thanks for your question. Love you, James, as always. Emily, would you ever react to The Handmaiden's Tale? Yes, that is on the list. I definitely want to check that out because it's fairly short at the moment and I've heard amazing things, so definitely we'll get on that soon. Oh god, I'm so ill. I'm trying to wrap this up quickly. Sorry, guys. Marissa, how do you access the reaction videos that are on Google Drive? Most of the earlier reactions of Team Wolf are on there and I tried to access them but couldn't. Yeah, Google Drive's shite. What I might do is re-upload some of the Team Wolf ones that were on Google Drive onto Vimeo, and then I'll change the link. Yeah, I've got a bad Google Drive is. Again, keep reminding me, and I'll get around to re-uploading all of those. The Google Drive is terrible. Thanks for your question. Lacey, do you think Mervyn, Raven, and Murphy belong together? Better be a yes, lol. Of course it's a yes. Yeah, they. I like Raven and this new guy, but Raven and Murphy. Come on, dude. Like, imagine that arc, dude. Imagine that they. Oh, they should 100% be together. They're so great together. Just I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for that more so than Clark and Bellamy. Not gonna lie. But yeah, they do belong together. Four more, I think. Take a swig of my drink. Maybe that'll clear my sinuses. Okay. Who do you ship the lives with, and when when you react to the finale PLL, will you react to the spin-off trailer? And I won't react to the trailer, but who do I ship them with? Mona and Ren, Aria and Jake, Emily and someone other than Paige, Spencer and Toby. I'd say. Is that everyone? Yeah. Aria and Jake, yeah. And Melissa, just with Melissa's people. Not Melissa. Whoa! It is Melissa in there. Aria's mum. Don't know why that's blank me, dude. Dino, will you ever pick House of Cards and Into the Badlands back up? House of Cards, definitely not. Into the Badlands, possibly. I did really enjoy that show. I need to get back into that. I do like that show, so maybe. Martha, what show would you take on next if you had to choose right now? Also, I recommend Wyona Earp, the best Lucifer and Killing Eve. Wyona Earp is high up on the list for me to react to as well. I really want to get into that. It's only 3 seasons at the moment, I think. So fairly short. But right now, like I say, Shameless and Buffy, 100%. I'm very excited for the Fosters and Once Upon a Time, however, as well. And we might do Wyona Earp fairly soon, just because, like I say, if it's a very short show like that, which is only 3 seasons, I feel like we can get through it in like a few months instead of like a year and a half, which Shameless and Buffy, by the way, are going to take like a year and a half. I hope, like, as long as Teen Wolf and Pretty Little Lies have taken. So better be ready for that. Final question, and then we can all disperse into the wilderness. Are you, from Cena again, are you still going to post Uncut for 30 Reasons Why Season 2? Yes, I am. I think I have like 2 more to upload. Sorry about that. I think I had a problem with rendering one, and then I didn't get around to rendering it again. It takes like an hour and a half because the finale was so long. But yeah, I'll definitely do that soon. So I need to re-upload all the film reactions, finish off 30 Reasons Why Season 2, and re-upload some of the Teen Wolf and Pretty Little Lies videos. I'll write a memo for that. Right, sorry that this wasn't the most upbeat. I hope I'll definitely be better for the next one, I'm sure. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I just need to not talk for a bit now because my nose is starting to block and then I'm gonna die. But yeah, thank you to everyone who asked a question. Like I say, it means more than anything that you guys help and support the channel on Patreon, and everyone who watches these videos. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you very soon. I've still got 2 videos. One of these videos I've got to do is a 2-hour film reaction. Ha! What? I'll die. But yeah, I'll see you very soon. I'll ask questions again in 15 days, and then we'll have the next Q&A up soon. Until next time, sorry again. I hope you still had fun. And yeah, I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.